it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time for a chatty get ready with me. If you're new to my channel, what I do is put on makeup and just tell you what's going on. And let me tell you, I got a lot to talk about, so this one might be a little long. So yeah, let's get started. First, let me tell you why I wasn't here on Friday. Had a little family emergency. My family dynamic is unique. As in, I am one of 11 siblings, but I am the only child of my mother and father together. That's all I'm just really going to say about that. I share half siblings, some with my mom, some with my dad. Okay, a few of my half siblings, not all, it's very confusing and it's really hard to keep up with. So let me just say, three of my sisters that I share with my father, they have the same mother. And when my own mother passed away, their mother has been just so sweet to me, always has been, just so sweet to me. She pulled me in and treats me just like her daughter too. She has just been overly so sweet and nice to me. And I think of her, I guess you would put her in the category of like a stepmother, although she was before my mom and dad got together. But I think of her like a stepmother. And Nathan calls her Meemaw. So out of respect for my mother, I call her Meemaw as well. I don't call her by her name because she's more than that to me. And I can't call her mother or mom because it doesn't feel right to me. So I call her Meemaw. Anyway, after all that, Meemaw walked out the door. She was going to go have her breakfast at Wendy's, like she does every morning, just about, with her group of friends. She walked out her front door and fell. And she's 86 years old, and she broke her foot in 2 places. So they had to operate Friday. And she came through okay. You know, for someone her age, she came through pretty good. And they put 2 plates in her foot. And so she's already had some occupational therapy and some physical therapy. So just keep your fingers crossed and say a little prayer that she'll come through this pretty quickly. And yeah, so I didn't film on Friday. And we are planning a trip down as soon as we figure out what's going on with Meemaw. Are they going to keep her in like a rehab facility, which I think is what's going to happen? She still lives alone. So I think they're going to put her in a rehab facility until she can take care of herself. So yeah, so I don't know when I'll be heading down, but yeah, I'll probably take y'all with me if you'd like to go. All right, enough of that. Now, let's get in, putting makeup on. I have my skincare on, and I put my primer on. Vacation. I'm back. Vacation was so wonderful. I'm using my Tarte face tape in medium beige. I got color. I want to get more color. I want to keep this going. You'd be very proud of me. I never laid out in the sun. I was always under the umbrella. That umbrella I bought from Amazon was great. Oh, I love that umbrella. It did cost $70-something. Well worth the price. I'm glad I bought it. It was a lifesaver. And I'll always have it when I go to any beach. I could not have gone out on the beach without that umbrella. So, very glad I got it. And you guys seem to really enjoy the videos, so thank you all so much. I think for me, it's best just to do the style with, I don't walk as I film. That's not working for me. I'll have to have a better camera if I'm going to walk and film. But just, showing you my surroundings and just putting nice music to it. I think that works out good. So, we are planning a trip next Friday to IKEA. our closest IKEA is in Charlotte, which is a little over an hour away from here. So we're going to IKEA, and I'm going to try to film it. Would you like me to talk while I'm filming? Give you my thoughts on what I'm filming? Or would you rather I just film it, not talk, and just put music to it? So I'm taking a poll. Leave down below. Would you rather just hear music, or would you like to hear me talk while I'm filming? And I will do it. Whichever way wins, I will do it that way. So, and I sold 3 ornaments after I came back from vacation, and jewelry. I sold jewelry from Etsy and ornaments from Etsy. I sold jewelry from Mercari and from my video that I put up of the jewelry sale, or the jewelry haul. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, I'm so excited. So I made another ornament, and I'm going to do a haul video for you. So I think I'll just throw it in the haul video just to show you the latest creation I have come up with. So let's talk about vacation. It was great. I was so afraid things were going to go wrong. I needed it. I didn't realize how bad I needed it. It was so relaxing, and I had no episodes. I kept my knee iced. I iced it in the car all the way down to Myrtle Beach. I iced it every night. I was real careful. I sat down and just waited on my mother-in-law at times and let her just go shop, especially if it was anything I was really interested in. But I did so much better than I thought I was going to do, and that was great. I was so glad about that. And too, when we went to Beaufort, no health concerns, no issues. I was able to walk around downtown without any problems, without any hitches. Good shoes helps, and I wore my Danskos. I have some really cool looking Danskos. They feel so good on my feet. I have a bright fuchsia and purple kind of a madras plaid pair, and then I have a pair that are like hibiscus Hawaiian print, and it's just they're white with a light tan, sandy tan color. And so I wore my Danskos, and I did great. So I might invest in a new pair of Danskos for this year, because my feet swelled up so bad while I was on vacation. My feet did not hurt. The swelling of my foot, I think, came from my knee, but also from the heat. But both feet swelled up, and they just would get huge, but they didn't hurt. They just were huge. And there was days all I could put on was flip-flops. I couldn't wear those other shoes. I'd put my feet up, and if I knew we were going to go out shopping and I wanted to be able to walk, then I made sure I kept my feet elevated and get the swelling down, so I put my shoes on. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I did real good, and I'm very proud of myself. So I enjoyed vacation, needless to say. It was so much fun. So yeah, anything else? Oh, when I came back home, I noticed on my other channel, I used to do some vlogs where I kind of walked, and there was this wooded part on the street. If you go down my street and turn right, that road, there was it's right on the edge of, I don't know if it's part of our community, or just right on the edge of it, but it was all these, this wooded area. And we drove through there coming home, and I was like, whoa. I didn't realize, I saw they had cleared out all the woods. The woods are all gone. So I talked to my neighbor Monica, because her father's house and property borders that property. And she said that was 7 acres of land that the person who owned it it's just been sitting there for years and years and years. They sold it for $800,000. 7 acres of land for $800,000. The guy who bought it is a land developer. He's turning that into 1/8 of an acre lots. So I figured out there's going to be 25 houses, and he's selling each lot without a house for $100,000. Unbelievable. So when he sells all those lots at $100,000 each, he paid $800,000 for the 7 acres. I figured up to what it'd be like $5.6 million or something, without houses on them. And then I told Monica, once they build a house, the houses will be worth at least between $400,000 and $500,000. It's crazy. I tell you, don't move to Asheville. It is just too dang expensive. It is too expensive here. I heard some stats on Asheville that I did not know. They kind of floored me. Asheville is very, very, has a huge high cost of living. It's not cheap to visit here. It's not cheap to live here. So we're always hearing about affordable housing in Asheville. We need more affordable housing. We have no affordable housing in Asheville. It's a sore subject. There is no affordable housing. So I heard that Asheville is 78% white. What? I would not have thought that. I would not have thought Asheville would be 78% white. I never would have thought that. Now that percentage, how many is hippie? I don't know. We have a lot of hippies. And nothing wrong with that. I've got hippies that live 3 houses up, and they're very nice people. But yeah, we got like flower children from the 60 hippies, and anybody who's anybody. This town is really liberal. Asheville is in a whole state of red. We got this little blue island here. We have a lot of huge LGBTQ. Am I saying that right? We have a huge population. In fact, I have so many friends who are lesbians or gay and in very long-lasting relationships. I mean, nobody bats an eye here if you see someone who is homosexual. It's like, it's no big deal. Nobody bats an eye when you see a mixed race couple. It's normal here. But I had no idea we were 78% Caucasian, and for cities our size, which are metropolitan area, not just the city limits, but the surrounding area that makes up the Asheville area is over 400,000 people. We have, amongst cities of that size throughout the United States, our crime rate is in the 95 percentile. It's nothing to hear about crime in Asheville. We hear a lot about crime. I'm not wanting to scare anybody, or because I know I have some of you aren't planning to come visit me, and I'm really excited about that. But I personally have not been touched by the crime, but we do hear a lot of murders and break-ins, and we have a huge homeless population. You cannot go downtown without seeing the homeless population. That is absolutely the truth. But on the other hand, Asheville is gorgeous. We're here in the mountains. I mean, it doesn't matter where you look, you have a beautiful view. I walk out my front door and there's a mountain right there. I can see the mountain. The Blue Ridge Parkway's on that mountain. I mean, we go to Target. I'll film some things around Asheville. I'll start filming more around Asheville. We go to Target. What a beautiful view. Walmart, gorgeous view. It's crazy. It's beautiful here. And there's so much to do here. And we have downtown, we have buskers who, you can't walk 10 feet without somebody playing some sort of instrument or singing or those living statues. You know what I'm talking about? And then we have a guy who rides around town on a unicycle dressed as a nun. We have him too. So there's a lot going on here. I'm going to use this Sweet Talk palette. I'm going to have to pull palettes. I haven't pulled palettes, so that's part of what I got to do. And I'm having hot flash. So yeah, Asheville is beautiful, and I do love living here if I could afford to live here. I mean, it's really, you won't believe what I think I can sell this house for, what I can get in Savannah. Now, I can't get in the historic downtown $1 million house. That I don't have. But I can get a really much nicer house than what I'm living in, which is crazy. It is. But I'm looking forward to it. I think that's more my lifestyle. And we have family in Asheville, so we'll always be back in Asheville. So, oh, I'm hot. I'm going to have to dig out the fan. I might, well, we're moving. If we weren't moving, I'd invest in a ceiling fan above me here. Yeah, I think this afternoon I got to dig out the fan. I'm hot. I'm hot, hot, hot. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Yeah. I told you about the new houses and about Asheville and my trips, and I don't have any other trips planned except for going to IKEA, and I'm going to film that. I need a fan. All that jewelry that I hauled, I've got a lot of that listed already on in my Etsy shop, and then I have a bunch more to. I do them in bunches. I photograph and then I list. It takes a long time to do that, to photograph and list. I spent a whole day doing that, and then because I sold 3 ornaments, I started a new ornament, and actually it took me 2 days and I finished it, and I worked a lot of hours on it. And so I'm going to start another one because I did so well on that with those other 3. And the person has received them, and she absolutely loves them, which I am so glad. I am so, so glad. I don't know about you guys. Probably it's just me, but I am not interested in buying any makeup. I feel like I am very well stocked in makeup. I'm just not interested. I don't know what's wrong. Right now I have no interest in beauty. And I'm a beauty channel. That's horrible. But I have no interest in beauty right now. I don't know what the deal is. I guess I'm doing so many things. But it's okay. I don't need to spend any money on beauty. I did buy some things. I'm going to do a haul video. I'm going to film that after this one, but you won't see it till later in the week. But I'm going to do a haul video. We went to Goodwill and I bought a few things. And what did I bought a couple things on vacation, not much. I'll show you that. And I'll show you the ornament I made, and I'll put all that in a video. So that will be coming up soon. There we go. Okay, I think I'm going to go off camera, put my mascara on, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Oh, let's put some blush on. I'm going to use the color wheel. And I hit pan on it. Yay. And I didn't bring a brush for it. Of course not. I'll use this one. I'll use this one. I knew I'd forget something. I was setting and thinking, what do I need? What do I need? And it was a brush. There we go. highlighter. This is in my Project Pan. I barely wore makeup at the beach. Do you guys do that? Where I just didn't feel like wearing it. I didn't feel like putting it on. So I barely wore it. Okay. And I'm just going to put some lipstick on. I have my Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Rose and Shine. It's just a pretty mauve. And there we go. That's it. That's my whole look for today. So guys, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Any questions or comments, just leave them down below. And let me know in the IKEA video, do you want me to just play music or do you want me to talk? Just let me know. And guys, I'll see you next time.